Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to today's episode of Afrobeat and Comedy Entertainment. I am your host, DJ Kill the Vibe. And I'm here to bring you guys the 411 on what's going on. I said I'm here to bring you guys the 411 on what's going on. But before we get to that, quick disclaimer. If you're new to the channel, understand about this channel. Everything I say is to be taken as a joke, and nothing I say is to be taken serious. Now, on to today's topic, you guys. I believe the world actually ended in 2012. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and say that. The world ended in 2012. Now, I might take it a step further and say that the world ended in 2008, but I'm going to really go and say the world ended in 2012. Now, the movie is symbolic for what is currently going on now. Now, you guys think of the Great Flood whenever anybody talks about the world ending. But the world can end in so many ways that you probably won't ever recognize it. And I'm telling you now, not only you won't recognize it, but the people who lived, who died in like 2007, they don't know what 2026 looked like. People who died in 2010 didn't get to see 2012, okay? They didn't get to see it. So for all they know, maybe the world did end in 2012. Do y'all not think that? I be thinking that sometimes. I'm like, yo, there are people who died in the 90s who don't know what the 2000 looked like. People who died in 99 who don't know what 2000 looked like. Bro, really? Think about celebrities. They don't get to see what you're seeing right now. You are living in the future. I know you think in the future is like, oh, when we gonna have flying cars? When we gonna be able to teleport to this world, to that world? You are living in the future and you don't even know it. This motherfucker right here, this thing was scared the fuck out of people who was born in the 1700s. People who was born in the 1800s. People who was born in the 1900s. That was scared the fuck out of them. How the hell you use this shit? Now think about people who was born in the 1300s. If they saw this thing right here, they would lose their mind. They wouldn't know what the hell to do with it. They wouldn't know what to do with it. You living in the future, but you're not willing to accept that because you're too busy living in the past. Oh yeah, you're too busy living in the past to realize that you're living in the future. And no, not the rapper. No, the future. I like Futurama. I love that show. That was one of my favorite shows. But I'm convinced that the world ended because there was this girl that I went to school with, right? She's a stud now, I believe. Yes. She cut off her breasts. She grew facial hair, and I was like, no way. No. This can't be real. People are able to change their body parts. I remember when we was in school, right? Elementary. Teachers would say, you can be whatever you want to be. As long as you put your mind to it, you can be that. And then after that, they will shut our dream down. You like, well, I want to be the president of the United States one day. Are you from this country? No. Sorry. You have a better chance, okay? You have a better chance of actually riding a dragon, a real life dragon, than to becoming the president of the United States. Now I'm like, I can actually really look into becoming the president of the United States. I want to look into it. Donald Trump did it. If he can do it, I know for sure. I know I can't do it. No, I wouldn't be able to run this country. I don't know how he does it, but I wouldn't have been able to. I wouldn't want that job, honestly. I wouldn't, because I would lead you motherfuckers straight to hell. Okay, y'all going okay? But all I'm saying is, they can be whatever they want to be now. People can be whatever they put their mind to. You want to be a dog? What? Nigga, take this fucking tail, stick it up your ass. Now walk on all fours. You're a dog now. What? Your knees hurt? Okay, let's go ahead and amputate those knees, give you some dog legs, and now use a dog. You can be whatever you want to be. Anything. Anything. Literally, you can be anything you want to be. Now, I don't know if this will ever hold up in the Supreme Court, but I identify as a 65-year-old. I identify as an 85-year-old man who wants his retirement right fucking now. I'm 85 years old. Give me my retirement funds right now. I want to retire right now, okay? Give me all my check, okay? I identify as an old, elderly man. Yes. And I want to propose a questions to you guys, okay? So I don't know the difference between a man who transitioned to a woman and a woman who transitioned to a man. Now, what I want to say is, I want to ask this question. The man who transitioned to a woman, they're fighting to use the women's restroom, right? You guys are fighting, no pun intended, you are fighting to use the women's room. Now, why is it? I haven't heard any story yet about the woman who's transitioning into becoming a man. I haven't heard them wanting to use the men's room. I wonder why. I haven't heard of a woman transition into a dude that wants to use the men's room, like that's forcing it, to use the men's room. But I know that the man who transitioned to the woman is forcing to use the women's room. Now, the women's room might be clean as fuck. Because listen, I'm telling you, I'm with you, man. The man's room is real rough. The man's room is tough, boy. Yeah, one time, what's it called? I was trying to sneak in and not work, right? I was trying to get some sleep in, and all I heard was like, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Is somebody shooting in here? No, somebody was taking a doo-doo in there. Somebody was taking a doo-doo. Yes, he was not playing around at all. All I heard was fa 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 fa, boom 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 boom. I'm like, yo, I'm in the stall like, yo, what the hell's going on, man? What the hell's going on? I broke out of there. I started smelling this shit. I'm like, no, you came and interrupt my sleep. You woke me out of my sleep. Now, if I would have woke up like, what is that? Oh, then I know. But you woke me up out of. I'm over here thinking they shooting at work. It's this nigga booty that's getting loose. Anyways, all I'm saying is, I understand why you may want to use the women's room because it gets crazy in there. Them dudes do not give a fuck. That nigga had his leg all the way up. He literally had his body in the toilet dropping the deuce. Yeah, he fucked the whole bathroom up. I came out of that motherfucker running for my life. Everybody like, OG, you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. But go and check on the guy in the stall right there. See if he good. Might shit his soul out that motherfucking body. He shit his soul out the body. But yes, I understand why y'all don't want to use the men's room. But I just want to know, if you are a trans person, could you please type in the comment the women that trans into a man? Why aren't you guys fighting to use the men's room? I want to know. I'm just curious. It's a question. Curiosity killed a cat, but I'm a cat. I'm a cat with 9 lives, baby. Yeah, meow. Yeah, I'm a cat with 9 lives. Call me 50 Cent, baby. But yes, go ahead, like and subscribe. Hit that hype button. You hear what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Maybe one day you'll understand what I am saying.